everyone, Nostradamus Trades, and I am so excited this morning. I could barely sleep last night. It is 6:20 in the morning. The market's about to open, and I have put $2,500 into a small account in Tastyworks. We're starting the small account challenge. It starts today. It's a great opportunity for people that have big accounts like me. Well, kind of big, right? So I have one account with a little bit more than $100,000 in it. I want to start off. I want to teach people how to start off with small accounts that, are new to investing, some proper techniques, some proper mechanics. We'll go over the rules for this in a bit, but if you're like me and say maybe you don't know how to do options, there's no better way to do it than to get into it. Go ahead and use my link down below for Tastyworks. It is the best platform out there, especially when it comes to options. We won't only be doing options in this account. I'll be doing a split of options, dollar cost averaging, keeping cash. Again, we're going to go over the rules in a bit. Feel free to follow along with me. Feel free to get competitive and try and beat me. So this is going to be an extremely valuable series out there, especially for all you young investors. So let's get into the rules. But before we do that, hit that like button. Let's get that algorithm kicked in. Let's get people involved. I think this is going to be such a beneficial video and ongoing series. I will continue to post updates on Twitter at Nostradamus. I will try and get all my trades on video, but it might be hard. It is not going to be a lot of trading. Again, I'm going to be somewhat protective in this account. We're going to try and build this up. While you're down there hitting that like button, go ahead and subscribe if you're not subscribed to the channel. And if you subscribe, go ahead and comment that you just subscribed. I really love to hear that. Okay, so the rules are pretty simple. We're putting $2,500 in, and I'm going to auto deposit $250 a month. Starts October 2020, the year of hell. In a year, we should at a minimum be at $5,500. That's if we did nothing but put the $2,500 in there, and then $250 a month. That's $3,000. That puts me at $5,500. So my goal is to be at $7,500. And within 1 year's time. It's a pretty lofty goal, but let's see if we can make that happen. All right, so for the actual rules on how we're going to trade in this account, I'm going to allocate 30% for options. I'm going to allocate 30% for dollar cost averaging, and I'm going to allocate around 30 to 40% cash. Within that, Tastyworks is adding Bitcoin. I do want to put about 2 to 3% in Bitcoin. Again, I'm going to stick to those numbers, no more. That cash is going to be there for when there's extreme moves. And then when that happens, we might start deploying some of that cash. Hey, so if $2,500 is too much for you, I get it. Say you want to start off smaller. Say you don't care about options. I got you. Check out my link down below for my M1 Finance ETTF. It's the exchange traded Tom fund. It's a $250 a month gets put into that account. I started it just last September. It's already up to $750. Once again, I'm going to put $250 a month into that account. It just auto buys those stocks. It's a great way to, especially for beginners, just early hands-on. It's a great way to get comfortable with the moves in the stock market, especially with all this volatility. All right, so a quick look at Tastyworks. Let's take a quick look at all my accounts. I have the small account that just started. Let's take a look what kind of balance we have. We have pending cash. I don't know if I'm going to be available to, it doesn't look like this is ready to trade yet. So we'll take a look at that in a second. I also have my IRA. That's roughly a $50,000 account. It's up almost 15 grand for the year. I have my big account. It's at 117,000 right now. It's up little over 33 grand for the year. And let's take a look at the market. The market is screaming. It's up quite a bit. It was down really big Friday because of Trump getting COVID. There's a lot so in general, I'm a little nervous this week because there's a lot of contradicting info on Trump. He did go out and get in the motorcade, and that's probably why the market's up so big, but there's still contradictory info. And it's still really early because days like 4 and 5 is when things could really hit the fan on the coronavirus. If he does take a turn for the worse, that could be pretty bad for the market. So I'm not looking to get really heavy and do anything crazy this week. I kind of want to just play it safe and see how that pans out. So when I deposited this money yesterday, it did say 1,000 will be available. Let's see if that is actually the case. I am going to buy some stock. We're going to take it easy. We're going to dip our toe in the water. I'm looking at NEO. I'm a huge fan of NEO long term. This is a stock that I want to continue to hold. So let's see if we can put on a little bit of NEO. So we're going to come over here. We're going to pick stock. I'm going to buy a whopping 4 shares. Let's do it. 4 shares. We're going to dollar cost averaging in. Boom, boom, boom. We're in. So it does look like I have money to trade. I now am a part owner of NEO. So let's take a look. I might look to do an options play over here. So let's see what we got. Do something because it's such a, $20 stock. It does have high liquidity. We're going to look to do something like a $2 to $3 wide. We'll look at $3 wide. We're looking to get 1/3 the width of the strike. All my criteria when it comes to trading options, I sell premium. I'm an option premium seller. That's being the house. The odds are in your favor. We look to do these trades 60 to 30 days out with the optimal time frame being 45 to 40. We're at 46 days out. NEO has an IV of 116%, which is pretty good. They don't show any earnings on the board. We're doing the November 20, and it has an expected move of about $6.50. Again, I'm very bullish NEO, so I'm going to do a put credit spread. Selling a put is a very bullish trade. I'm going to go $3 out. I'm going to buy the wing. This current trade has a 72% chance of being profitable. I really like it. Again, I'm making my decision that this is NEO. I'm very bullish. I'm picking a direction. I'm bullish. Let's go for it. It's a little bit more than 1/3 the width of strike. Let's go down to the 18.15 and see what we get. So that's a little bit less than 1/3 the width of strike. I'm going to get a little bit greedy. I want that premium. So let's move this up to $1.11. I'm probably going to have to lower this down another penny to get the mid price on both of those. Let's ship this off. Boom, boom, boom. That did not fill. We'll probably have to lower it another penny. Come back over here, lower this. Oh, filled. There we go. We just got a $1.10 credit on a $3 wide credit spread. A put credit spread. Again, that's a bullish play. Let's break that down. The max loss on this is going to be $3. Options are in multiples of 100. So I received a $1.10 credit per share times 100 per share, right? Times 100. That's $110 credit received. The max loss on this, because it is a spread, is the width of the spread. I sold the 19. I bought back a 16. So my max loss is $300. Minus the credit received, which is $1.10. So my max loss on this trade is $190. I'm looking just to get 50% profit on this. So I'm going to come over here. I'm going to immediately do a close for profit at 50%. I'm going to look to buy this back at 55 cents. This is going to be a go to cancel order. I'm going to go ahead and send that off. High probability that this trade comes in. If the market tanks and NEO goes below $19, $18, $17, I start to lose money. If it goes below 16, max theoretical loss of $192. If you have any questions about this trade, go ahead and hit me up down below in the comments. So as I mentioned, I'm going to keep it pretty light this week. I'm a little nervous about the whole Trump situation, but we're not going to stop yet. I'm going to put on a little bit more here. I'm going to buy a few shares of Upwork stock. Another stock that I'm very bullish on. Another one actually I'm very bullish on is Space. Maybe I'll do that instead. So let's see what Space is doing. I do think Space is going to hit that rocket ship action going into this last quarter. I just have a feeling about that. So that one's trading at $21. It's up 36 cents. I'm not much of a chartist, but let's take a look at the chart. Ooh, it's up there. It's up there at some highs. That's okay. You know what? Let's go ahead and buy this. Let's go ahead and we will buy some stock in Space. We'll keep it light. We'll keep it easy. We'll buy 2 shares of this. We'll continue to accumulate this over time. And you know what? Let's go over to Upwork. Let's go ahead and buy that one too. Yeah, so we're going to buy some stock. We'll do a whopping 2 shares in this one. We'll continue to add this one over time. So in the small account, we bought 4 shares of NEO, 2 shares of Space, 2 shares of Upwork. We're looking at about $160 invested. well within the 30% that I'm going to keep in the stock. We're going to start off light. We're going to start off early. We have about $190 at risk in the options trade. I will follow this up later in the week and on Twitter. And, you know, maybe we just let these trades continue to fester for the week, and then I'll follow up with a video next Monday. So I hope you enjoyed what I think is going to be the beginning of a very beautiful series. I do believe this is going to be very beneficial, especially for you young traders that are just getting off into this game. If you made it to the end of the video, I greatly appreciate it. Go ahead and hit that thumbs up. We've got to get this out there to as many people as possible. Again, if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe and comment that you just subscribed. I really want to hear it. Thank you for making it to the end. I love you all, and peace.